Hey, Scott here. So, I was in the middle of doing a video, and Debbie's home today. It's her day off. And she's like, "What's that in the field?" I turn around, and we got a big old coyote back there. So, this is take two. I've called the owner of the cows behind me to come with a pew to take care of the coyote who wants to eat the babies. So, if he shows up to the door, Lord only knows how many takes this is going to be. But let's hope for the best. I am more than humbled. This is more than just a mail call. This is a tremendous shout out and thank you to one of the most wonderful people I've met on YouTube. Mr. Jim has he's taken me under his wing, but he treats me more like family. And yeah, he's the most unselfish man I know. And maybe one day I'll even be able to get there. But Mr. Jim, what you do for me, I have no words except thank you. And well, the odd bottle of maple syrup, but that's nothing. And but anyways, this week we got 3 wonderful items. Well, as I showed on my live, there we go. Gathered Together Homestead, Glenn and Jessica. Oh, I don't know what it is. It's a fat head with a small hat, but it works. Glenn and Jessica are a tremendous, amazing channel. Go back and have a look at the end of Bland's Promised Land Ranch. Something might have been announced last night. But anyways, Glenn, Jessica, I was joking whenever I said, but I am, here's a good one. If you guys watch the video, email me your address. And I would like to return the favor. I don't have hats that I really like. You'll probably end up with one of my special edition coffee mugs, but that we'll just see what happens. But getting to the mail call now. I didn't win anything except a wonderful, you guys don't need to see inside my messy pantry. The only thing I won was an amazing man who donated his winnings to me. And I guarantee you they will come in amazing whenever we're processing our own meat on the homestead or farmstead, whatever you want to call it, the farm. It's funny. Everything happens for a reason. Well, guess what? It truly does. So, the slicer we were using is probably half the size of the slicer that I was gifted. And I'm very humbled, and thank you, the Tony and Joni, for running the raffle. And if there was donors, you know who you are. And yeah, you're just as amazing, if not more. I've got so many people to thank for these two wonderful things. And another shout out in a minute. But anyways, let me flip the camera around. It'll seem momentarily for you, but there's somebody at my front door. I got to go shoot myself a coyote. Oh, I got to go pew pew. Hang on. All right, guys. So here's what Mr. Jim won and donated to me. What an amazing, thoughtful gift. Who can't use a slicer? Even if you get a pound of meat and slice it at home, it stays fresher. And look at the amazing colors in this cutting board. It goes perfectly with our countertops. And the ironic thing is Sandy and Dave saw my shed out mail call video whenever I said there's no way in heck I'm ever using this cutting board because it's so beautiful. And each color, guys, is a different wood. And I mean that it's not local woods. These are exotic woods. Sandy, I know you'll probably be watching. Can you leave in the comments what woods you used in here? If you don't mind. Because I know I'd like to know them for myself, and I know there's others that have already asked. But she also sent conditioner. So I've done it once. So it is a huge difference, guys. So that's done. That's raw. So you've got, I haven't put any condition on there. I have on the side. And I have on the top. Look at the sheen that gives that. Isn't that absolutely amazing? And like I said, I just keep looking at this giggling. And Mr. Jim, you have no idea what you do for us, sir. And again, thank you. You may get a couple more yet in this video, but so getting back to this gift. These were won on Creekside Maples. They had their giveaway whenever they were trying to purchase their land. And, well, Dave and Sandy and Mr. Jim, I'm gonna both say thank you. And Jesse and Lisa, guys, you're absolutely amazing for what you did for Tony and Joni. And Rebecca won a cutting board as well. And then Mr. Jim won both of these. And we were chatting, I don't know, some time ago. And I'm like, oh, I want that slicer for the processing. And he just kind of giggled. Well, I guess he laughed. And I put several of my own ballots in for the cutting board because I just thought that was absolutely amazing. And yes, Sandy and David, I have considered actually hanging it on the wall. But I know, Sandy, it would break your heart if I didn't use it. So, Sandy went and sent me an email after my last video and said, you're to be using that cutting board. That's why I made it. And I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful, I can't. Well, she's like, you have something coming in the mail next Thursday. And those of you that were on my live yesterday saw that Sandy sent me protectors. So I've got one for veggies, one for chicken, one for fish. It's not a Highland cow, but I'll take it. It's still a moo cow. But, oh no, I got it messy. Oh, I know how to fix that. There we go. Back to beautiful. So, what you do is, I'm gonna chop up some beef. I put some beef on there, cut it, and then I'm not cutting into the cutting board. So Sandy, that's amazing. I never even thought about getting one of those. You know, it doesn't slide, so it should be good. And yeah, so she sent me all 4 of those, depending on whichever we're cutting. And I'm just sitting here in awe. And again, Mr. Jim, thank you for your unselfishness towards your friends. And I have nothing else more that I can say than thank you. Thank you. Dave and Sandy, thank you. And last but not least, Glenn and Jessica, thank you. It makes a fella feel awful humble. Is there any painters? I need to get that painted. Someday. But I'm just looking at the, oops, sorry guys. Sorry for the internal view of my nose. But yeah, like it's got power cooling. It's stainless steel blade, universal motor. It's got a fairly strong motor as well. So cutting up big slabs of bacon, it's going to be no problem. And yeah, I could go on and on and on, ramble and ramble and ramble, but I'm not going to. I'm just looking to see if I see the coyote. We have 2 young boys next door. My God, I'm gonna stick these right up my nose. We have 2 young fellas right next door, and I've already let their dad know that keep the boys away from outside until we get the coyote. And I'm waiting on Rob to come over because I got myself a skunk. So we had problems this year with groundhogs and skunks. And getting closer to fall, they're going to start getting into my garden. So they've already been ripping up the grass after the grubs. Groundhogs. He started digging holes near my septic system. Those of you that are on septic know that to replace a septic system that a groundhog's got into, you're looking at $20,000. I ain't gotten anywhere close to that. So we took care of the groundhogs. And I was about to take the trap back. Actually, it was going back Monday whenever I went to the farm. Monday morning, I caught myself a skunk. And, well, we've got... Rob's been really busy this week. He had to go today. He got 2 new tires for the 1942 fire truck. And Sam, I'm going to try to get, Rob knows a lot of history. That fire truck was commissioned in the next town from us. Like literally, I could hit a golf ball into that town. So there is still some people that are alive that were on the fire department in 1942, whenever that came in brand new. So what we're trying to do is set up a day that we'll either do it at the fire hall or have the families bring these gentlemen to Rob's place and chat about the fire truck. I don't know if we can or not. I just know that, I just know that we'll be able to do something. And that'll be an amazing video. But anyways, this is Friday. This is going to come out Saturday. I truly hope that everybody was able to make it to Little Southern Brothers last night. I am going to put it a short right now, reminding everybody about the St. Jude fundraiser tonight at Little Southern Brothers. And guys, Jesse's vanilla went for $250 a bottle last week. Well, Jesse, you better hook yourself up with Juan to bring you another truckload, because Don is going to be able to hit that goal of 20,000 with very few bottles of vanilla. But, and I know it's that there. It's we like to think the vanilla's worth that, but all in all, it's for St. Jude. And again, Jesse and Lisa, please, if you are not subscribed to Lazy Days Ahead, I'll leave the link in the comments or description. Sorry. Please, please, please go subscribe. They're coming real close to 950, and Jesse set up a group that says playlist or something. So if you can run his videos, they're just over 2,000. So it's not gonna take a whole lot for Jesse and Lisa, because Jesse really never went live. So it's just the views on his video. So he should be able to gain watch hours very quickly. But remember, please play the video on the forefront. Make sure you have the volume at least to 1. And if you're going shopping, prime time. If your computer's at a different part of the house, even better. I know mine are downstairs in my studio. They're running Lazy Days Ahead. I don't know if he's going to get all the watch hours from it, because there's that 45 days. I don't know if that's for the creator or if that's for everybody. But anyways, I've kind of rambled a little bit too long here, guys. I just meant it to be a short little mail call, but I guess it turned into a little bit of a vlog. So take care. God bless. And make sure you have an amazing day. Toodles.